Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to do a scan for the week, see how things are going, see how things have changed from the last scan. Hopefully I got my mic working better this time. We will see. I'll switch over to my chart setup here. As you can see, what was the last day? We checked on the 11th. This is the 12th. The next day, so we could see that BILI did not work. That was a no-go. Let's go through our list on the scratch pad here. AEM. We're looking for the 12th. The 12th here. Well, that one got rejected as well by its resistance. Here at 85. That's why I don't like gold. See here, 12. This one kept going up. This one kept going up right here. Could have got it from the bottom, maybe, potentially, and got yourself a nice little 5%. Not too much. Nothing to write home about. Next one, sell. Sell still building up in here. This is 12. You could have bought it at the support, right at that EMA line. Got yourself 8.5%. Nothing too special, but it is something. Something is better than nothing if you can do it comfortably. 12. Nope, this one didn't do anything. Just came down, which it needs to. I'm sure I probably said that. It does need to drop down, consolidate somewhere. This is not consolidation. All right, let's start it off. I don't like that. Nope. We're looking for certain patterns. AEM, we just went through it. We'll set up some lines here. I don't like this necessarily, but you never know if in the future it might look better. So we'll throw some loose lines on there. What we'll need to see is for this to bounce up, come through 62 on into 68. It's only 7%, 12%, not really worth it. I don't like this. See, this is all just overextended here. It's not it's not really worth the time, but just so you see, it needs to come up, hit resistance, come back down, build support, consolidate, bounce back through resistance. And we're not there right now on this one, so on to the next one. Settle line right there. I don't like that. On to the next one. Apps keeps going. Why don't we see this on the 12th as well? 12th is up here. 15%, 3 days. It's pretty risky from up there though. Super risky. Don't want to go chasing. You never know when it's just going to drop. You don't want to be inside of that candle. Yeah, this one just keeps going through as well. 12, that's only 6% though. Nothing too crazy. I don't like that. Nope. Nope. This should go a little bit faster now, seeing as how we already set up most of our lines. That was AUY. I don't like gold. This is building up, big 5. You see how this respects that resistance here? Support, resistance, higher lows. Comes through, builds, consolidates, builds, retest. This actually could be good coming up in a couple of days, as long as this 869 level can hold. Big 5 sporting goods. Let's see what their price target is, what was that? BGFV. They don't have one. Last one was a downgrade. Oh, back in 2017. So who knows? That was back in 2017. Anything can happen now for Big Five. Where has it been? 975 before. That would be something if we can actually break through that now. 975. Let's go to, I don't have a monthly chart. Let's set that up. What you need to do in order to set that up is go to customize list, add time frame. I'm going to do 20 years, 1 month. I want to see how high this has gone. Boom. Let's just extend these out. Resistance broke up over it. Resistance broke up over it here. Support. Support range. And this just fell through, retested. So we can break up over this 970 or $10 range. That might be good. Until then, we are right here. And right here means what we have to look for is potentially close to 12.5%. If we can get 8.7-ish range, done with these. BGFV, we'll go BGFV, set that up. BILI, nope. BJ, nope. Nope. BODP could be setting up in the near future if we can get it to bounce off of the 17. That might be nice. Go from 17 to what? 17 to 19, $20. Not yet. BLDR coming down a little bit. So that's a failure. Maybe it bounces soon, but until then, I don't care. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the effort. Nice consolidation in here. So if this CCC comes down and retest 30, that could be good as well. 12.5%. That's all right. It's not too bad. It is not too bad. Don't want to set up a line. Man, that just chugged on through. Oh, it's already near 100 though. It's high up there. It could go to 200. Maybe. But that is too high. Coop. I like how it's building up in here. I do like how that is building up. We need that to build through, and if it does, what do we got for Coop? Coop, 26.30 and $24. July 31st, 26.30. Where are they getting that 26.30 from? Interesting. Well, say it does go to 26.30. And it's only 7%. Might not be worth it. It's not really worth it. I mean, if anything, it could just get rejected here and drop on down. So a 7% profit. It's not worth the risk. Just to show you one more time. That was 7%. Compared to If that fails and gets rejected, that's a 11% drop. That is not the type of risk to reward that we are looking for. CTLT, that needs to consolidate, build up through. That's also near 100. I don't like that. This is weird. Keep on going. DAR won't stop. Come on. I know I bought you around here somewhere. I want to say, or I was thinking about it and I turned it down. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Here we are going through. Now that all our lines are already set up, I like this if we can get this to bounce right here. Maybe get a doji to set up and a follow through. Let's adjust this to here. Throw that as resistance. Build through here. That's what we're looking for. To build through. Build and follow through. DHI, it's at 75. It's a little high. DKS, a little high. I don't like that. I don't like that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Halo. Halo, I watched a while back, actually. Dropped down 15%. A whole lot. Or how many days that was. 17%, 26 days. It's not worth it. When we find it, we'll know it. The consolidation will be just perfect. Just perfect. Wow. Apparently I set these up, or no. We must have set that up during the video probably. 226%. Crazy. That's what happens. Sometimes you just never know when you have that consolidation. That's going to go 226%. It's a numbers game. I like this, but it seems rather slow. 17%, 20 days. If you saw that flex video, that last video that I just created, that one was like a 24% gain in a day. OCUL was what? 50, 60, 40? 40% at least over the course of 8 days. That's the type of stuff that we're looking for. We are not looking for small gains. I'm doing pretty well this month, although today was a setback. Today was definitely a setback. Where are we at today on my account? Down $145, 1.38% of my account. So that's not really too bad, but it's not great. I didn't have any day trades, and that's what happens when you're under PDT, unfortunately, with no day trades. Sometimes you just can't pull out when things are going your way and they no longer are. NIO won't stop. 35%. You see, that would have been perfect. And this was, look at that right here on the 12th. I should have called that one. But for how it's been going, that's actually pretty good now that I look at it. That's actually really good consolidation building through. And build through, it did. NIU, another one. The 12th here. See, I mean, this pushed through, came back down, and never retested. So by this point, you're kind of chasing. Although, if you're seriously watching it and you jumped in, that would have been 28%. But you would have to be on top of it. You would have to be on top of it. NLS, same thing, it just won't stop. Will not stop. from the 12th last week. 24%, 7 days. That's better. That is better, but that's risky biscuits jumping into that trend right there. That's for sure. That is for sure. OCUL could be setting up. Not yet. Not yet. I like that doji, but not really. I would really like to see maybe $10. I'm gonna. Oh, we already hit $10 though. It already hit $10. That low is 10.05. I'm still gonna give it some more time. It needs to consolidate. Going. Yep. That's just gonna drip on down. Maybe consolidate around 10, and from 10, I don't know. Well, let's see. From 10 to 11 is 11%, which is possible. It's definitely possible once we get it down there to what is that, 985 range. If we hit all-time highs again, it's 23 to 26%. I like that. I like that, but not yet. Definitely not yet. And if you go buying into that right now, that would be ridiculous, because it could drop further. Definitely could drop further, but we'll see. We'll give it some time. Moving on. PDD. The only thing that I see right here is this resistance. Maybe it might build up into it, pop through 15%. Oh, it's already $85. It's definitely possible that it pops through. What did I say? What did I show that as? 15%, 16%. It's definitely possible. 100. That could be possible. The 1 hour. The 1 hour might be good if we can get that to build up onto the 9 EMA. I will forfeit this whole 1%. 3% to make sure that the trend is starting to come up before buying in. And that's still 14% right there. Unless you wanted to buy some tester shares. If the 9 EMA were to hold on the 1 hour, let's check out the 30 minute. 30 minute, yep, same thing. Yeah, I would rather see it kind of build up and build through. Throw some tester shares on there. That's $84. Tester shares for me is probably going to be about $100 worth of $200. I'd say maybe like 2 to 3, 4 shares total. But I would not go too deep. It is a internet and direct marketing, so it's possible that it could pop up over 100. But until we pop up over 85, it's not really going anywhere. It's just something to keep an eye on. Ooh, PIX, what a joke. PIX, I bought into this consolidation. I had it around $9 and I didn't hold enough. It dropped down to A14. That's a big drop. What kind of a drop is that? Percentage wise is 8% drop. So good thing I got out. But unluckily I got out because I missed 33%. Got to keep an eye on it. Got to keep an eye on your position. Got to keep an eye on the stocks that you even sell out of sometimes. Even if you want to stop out just to protect capital, doesn't mean that it's the best time to not keep track of potentials. I mean, obviously it still came back up. I do like this doji right here. Let's just drop this to here and see what happens for next time. See if maybe it bounces. I'll even throw an arrow right here as well as a reminder to keep an eye on this. Boom, extra large, plop, and drag. We'll see what happens. There. We'll see what happens. Nope, 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 nope. Once you know what you're looking for, it doesn't really take too long. We've only been doing this for about 20 minutes. Last time I took about 2 hours. Check this out. I don't like how there's all these gaps in here, so you know what? Never mind. Don't check it out. Do not check that out. It is not for the faint of heart. It is not for the beginner. It's not for the small account, that's for sure. Not if you want to grow it fast. Zynga coming down. We're already at the bottom of this list, and that was it. I didn't really see much. BGFV was the only one. Let's do this one right here. Oh, much shorter list. Much shorter list. Run through this. Look at that. Look at that consolidation. It's just so perfect. It's just so perfect. And we missed it. $11. I'm not chasing it. I want to, but I'm not going to chase it. SPI, that is nuts. Oh, I could have sworn my friend was just telling me about the stock the other day. No way. No. That's too far back. Yeah. Nope. And that's another one. Another one down. This one's a different kind of setup, but it's certainly possible. Look at this right here. Boom. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Popped up over, but didn't hold, so it's still resistance. Was not ever a support there. Popped up, never got retested. This level, I'm okay. Not yet. Not yet. We'll come back to it at another time. At another time. APT. Back when the corona hit, they were the ones producing masks. And that was quite the time to be alive. Look at that. 172% in 53 days. It's a long time, 2 months to hold on to something, but sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's worth it. Let's throw some lines right here. Resistance, most recent. I don't like this. I think I want to throw it right here. Ish. Let's throw it. Let's throw it right there. Stock market isn't perfect, so sometimes these lines might be wrong, just like sometimes our trades might be wrong. But they certainly help you if you plan correctly. If you buy what you believe to be a support and you put a stop loss just below it because you're afraid you might drop through, that's planning accordingly. If you were to buy up here, well, if you were to buy up here, it's 3% drop compared to dropping down 2% from here. That's another 4 or 5%. That's not the risk to reward setup that we're looking for. We'll keep on trucking. Create a support right here based off of this candle here. That aligns up there. Perfect. Resistance perfect. Perfect. But the stock market is not perfect. No matter how many times I say it. This, I like this, relatively speaking. I mean, for how far down we are, that's not good. That is not good. But if we can actually pop up over, hold over the 200 EMA, maybe retest that, we can use the 200 EMA as a stop loss to maybe hit that 5%, go higher towards 10% for BlackBerry. Maybe. What would that be? 2%. 2% would be down to the 9 EMA. That's still kind of risky. I would probably prefer to have it drop down to $5. Watch it at $5. If it drops below it, of course, don't buy it. If it comes back up from here, 490, and then starts curling up and bouncing through, then start buying 5 and a little bit higher on through into that consolidation, and end with some tester shares, and out the next day with a little profit. Why? Because you don't want to overstay your welcome with a small account. You want to take your profit and run. Most days, most trades, most big trades are not going to be multi-day runners. Just believe that. Even if it's not true, just believe it. You need to start locking in profits with a small account. That's the only way to grow it. You can't be riding these waves up in here. You might be able to come up. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. That's a bad example. Don't do that. You come up through the second one, especially with a small account. You get that retest right here after the EMA crossover. You write that on the first day. You come up. You're starting to buy up, buy up, buy up. And then on the second day, as long as it ends strong on the second day, so that way you're not using a day trade, you just sell inside the first push, second push maybe. Start scaling out even. Don't sell the entire position all at once. Scale out on the way up. So that way, when it starts to come back down, you're already out. You're already out. You're not having to write this, which, of course, had you held on to it for a month or 2 months or 3 months, of course you're riding into it. But I mean, you could have skipped all this stress and time and hope and worry that it comes back up, and just actually bought back in lower, probably at the same price, and rode that back. And there you go. Then you're good. Then you are good. But most often than not, when you make a large play, it's not always going to continue on. And so that's why you definitely do not want to overstay your welcome. Look at this same example. Pushes up, buy in, you're buying this. Buy in, pushes up, overextension, and it just starts to drop. What's the point of that? What is the point of having to hold and then sell back up here, or hold and then sell down here? So you hold, sell, and that's day at the close, or at the open. Right at the open, if it's not immediately pushing, sell it. Plain and simple. Lock in profit. Lock in profit. This is interesting because plenty of volume. Large volume. What is that? 23 million. Wow. Interesting. 8 million. What I want to see is this for this to hold over the 200 EMA. But that's again super risky from up there. But what I like to do is start with a couple shares, 5 shares, 10 shares, 2 shares, 1 share, depending on the price. Nothing too crazy. If the trend holds from there, maybe throw on another 2 to 5 shares. And if that trend holds, maybe throw on another 10 to 20 shares. And if that trend holds, maybe throw on another 20 to 40 shares. The next day, just collect your profit. The next day, collect your profit and write it up. I'm actually down today. Actually down, let's put it in. I went from being up 24% for the month to being up 22.39% for the month. So, still not bad. Still pretty good. And I believe my goal is 28% per month. So far, I've hit it twice now. And the other 2 months was when I was trying out options, which I do not recommend when you have an even smaller account, which I did back then. My account was like 4,500 bucks, and then it dropped to like 3,500 bucks. And that wasn't fun, but I made my way back. Well, I did add some funds, actually. I added like $4,000 worth of unemployment, but either way, no, actually, I made that back before I put that money in, I think. Either way, I've had plenty of good days, just like that OCUL trade was $1,000, and that basically made up the entire loss that I had over the course of a month from options. So to be able to make that back in one day, quite nice. And the percentage for that was even nicer, since I had even more money in my account at the time. I made 15% that day, and I started the day off with 7,600 and ended the day with 8,700. So I like it. I like it. It's all because I got some unemployment money in. So instead of having to sit around in my bank account, my savings account, collecting dust, I figured, why not put it into my stocks until I need it, if I ever do. So we'll see. If I need it, I'll pull a little bit out here and there. Not too much, but if I can make some as fast as possible while I have it, then all the better. I'm not really seeing much, I guess. I mean, Flex was nice consolidation as well. I mean, you saw my video on that. It's not showing up in the scan, whatever reason. I guess because it already followed through. But it had nice consolidation that when I caught it had just built up over this resistance at 12, popped down, and then I did not expect it to shoot up. I really thought I was just going to hit $14 from back here, and it definitely went higher. So we'll see. I still have some money on it. I actually started a new position on it, and it came back down somewhat. I'm still up on the position. I'm still green, but by like 0.5% when I was up like, no, I'm actually up like 2%, I think. But earlier today, I was definitely up a nice 6%, 6 or 7% on the position. I bought it the day before, swung it, and this is what I mean. Sell it on the push, that's 8%. Sell it on the nets on the first push, and I didn't. Instead, I'm still holding it. But it's okay because the price target, I believe, was $16. So I like this doji here on the 1 hour. And if we can follow through off this 9 EMA and push through, that's going to be good. And if not, then I'm out. And we'll see. But I still made a good profit off of it so far. And we'll just have to find out. What was it? B, G, F, V. Well, let's see. We shall see how BGFV goes for this week, for the remainder of this week. Add it to the list. And until then, I hope you found this video enjoyable. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.